Council Vice President Sarah Lipsett from the Cherry Hill Township office.
Good afternoon, I'm Sarah Lipsett from Cherry Hill Township Council. Hello, Al. Thank you so much. We've met before several times. I have a proclamation from the Township Council and the Mayor's office. Sure, okay. Whereas it is the intention of Mayor and Council of Cherry Hill Township to focus attention on noteworthy occasions and individuals. And whereas this afternoon, friends and loved ones have gathered together to recognize Lieutenant Colonel Al Bancroft, our neighbor and true patriot, who has served our community and country spans more than 50 years. Whereas Al Bancroft joined the United States Marine Corps in 1958 at age 18 and subsequently served 3 tours in Vietnam, raising to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel along his way. And whereas for more than a decade, Lieutenant Colonel Bancroft has worked in Camden County's Department of Veterans Affairs and has dedicated his life to honoring his country and its troops, participating in troop support groups around South Jersey and attending without fail each and every local event to welcome home military personnel. And whereas at each event, Lieutenant Colonel Bancroft shows up wearing his dress blues, which, how did you know, is supposed to be his prize today?
I wear them all the time, just in case.
And carrying a certificate of appreciation and Medal of Honor to those returning home. Whereas Lieutenant Colonel Bancroft is a true hero and a patriot, a neighbor who continues to make our community a wonderful place to live, and whom Cherry Hill Township is proud to recognize and thank for decades of service to our community. Now, therefore, I, Sarah Lipsett, by virtue of the authority vested in me and Township Council, the Township of Cherry Hill, County of Camden, State of New Jersey, do hereby proclaim April 11, 2010 as Lieutenant Colonel Al Bancroft Day in the Township of Cherry Hill.
Yeah. You know, I love this country of ours. You can't beat that.
That's Al Bancroft.
My father, who was 46 years old at the time, adopted twin sons when I was 10 years old and gave me the greatest life in the world. But he told me, think about this: honesty, love of country, and love of God. He taught me well, and I think he'd be proud of me today. But he ended up being a single parent after the age of 46, so he didn't do too bad a job, at least on one of us.
Well said.
You know I'm kidding, right?
You're going to get it one day.
But you know, and I'll try to make this short. I don't mind short jokes. I've had it all the time. Short people are the greatest people in the world. I just want to say to Al Rodesky, my friend of many years, for his service, 3 tours in Nam, then he went to Desert Storm, and his son, Paul, next to him, a Marine, and now he's in the National Guard. I say Marine because he is, no matter whether you like it or not, Al.
I still talk to him, sir.
Yeah. So I want to thank you guys, too, for what you do.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to thank every one of you out there, and, specifically Doreen, the amount of things that you do for our office. Jan, Mary, sometimes I just have to bang up the phone. She does a great job also. You know, I'm just fortunate. I'm 70 years old, I'm working, I love my job, we're helping veterans, no matter who. The Military Support Group, Yellow Ribbon Club, you can't get it any better than this. Of course, when I walk in the door at night, my wife says, "Who the hell are you?" You know, I wouldn't be able to do all this if it weren't for her. We've been married 41 years. So,
Yeah, that deserves a right.
Is Mayor still here? Dave? I have to call you Mayor now, Mayor. But I just want to say, when I started off in 1997, Dave was a heck of a patriot then, and he is now. Thank you for all the help you provided us. And everybody else here, you know, it's just great. You know, when I got out of we were presenting a Purple Heart in Glassboro, everybody started forming around me. I thought, geez, I wonder if I forgot to brush my teeth or something. But they were trying to form me outside. Then when I get outside, I see 100 riders. My first thought was, did I miss a homecoming? And little did I realize I missed my own. But you know, I just can't thank you enough. This day will live the rest of my life as one of the most important things that ever happened to me. God bless you very much. You know, you're a young Marine. Actually, I was a young Marine then. You come home. My twin brother just brought it up a couple of times. When I came home from my dad died in '70. I had to come home from Vietnam. He couldn't understand why I kicked somebody's butt at the airport because they were throwing stuff at me. And I told him, like it today, if you want to say something, that's what we have our country for, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
You want to kick my ass and come on over and do it so I don't have to run after you. But I just want to say that we have the greatest country in the world. We have to take care of our children and grandchildren and let them know. Samantha over here is my buddy. And that's Tracy, who's Art's daughter. She gets her hair from me.
Gets her hair from
And Judy, I want to thank you for so many things that you do. You're a lovely person. As so as most of you are. Or you wouldn't be here. And the one thing I like to end with is we got two types of people. Veterans and patriots. If you don't like your country, get the hell out.